Hello everyone, welcome to Story of Logo channel where we will discuss the evolution of the Aston Villa FC logo from 1880 to 2023. Aston Villa FC is one of the oldest football clubs in England, founded in 1874. Since then, the club has undergone many logo changes and we will discuss them in this video. The initial Aston Villa badge has just one element, a red lion rampant, drawn traditionally, with all the ornamental details. The animal was standing in profile turned to the right, had its mouth open, and the long stuck out. No additional details were present on the logo, the red lion was simply placed on a plain white background. In 1886 the only Aston Villa logo with no lion was presented. The classic crest in a black outline has an interesting geometric pattern. It was divided into 4 segments, 2 were red and yellow, with a vertical zigzag line, and the other 2 featured bright blue color and an ornament of yellow rhombuses, making up a diagonal line. The crest was underlined by a white ribbon with a black uppercase forward inscription. The logo from 1956 boasted a sleek and elegant sky blue and crimson red color palette, with the abstract red lion, turned to the left, placed on a solid blue crest in a thick golden outline. Under the crest, there was a wide blue ribbon, outlined in gold, and having a gold prepared inscription written on it in the uppercase of a strong sans serif typeface. The lion from the 1970s was drawn in yellow and placed on a narrow strict crest with a vertical striped pattern in light blue and burgundy. The Aston Villa FC inscription was written in yellow capitals over a burgundy rectangular banner, set on top of the crest in a yellow framing. The blue ribbon with a yellow prepared was shortened and arched under the main part of the logo. The crest shape was replaced by a circle in 1973. It was a solid blue background with a bright red lion on it, enclosed into a thick purple frame with a yellow outline and a yellow uppercase Aston Villa FC inscription. The lion on this version looked very heraldic, with a shortened mane and hypertrophied tongue. As for the lettering, with its clean lines and refined contours, that was the only element adding a modern feeling to the badge. To celebrate the new sponsor, Mita, the football club redesigned its logo again at the beginning of the 1980s. The badge was executed in a bright pink and white color palette, with the white lion enclosed into a circular frame placed above the bold and enlarged Mita logo type in the lowercase of a fancy italicized typeface. The Aston Villa FC inscription was arched above the circular icon, executed in a narrowed sans serif, in white. Another logo used during the year was a brown and sky blue roundel, with a very elegant depiction of the lion rampant. The circular badge was outlined in yellow and has wide yellow lettering written around its brown perimeter. The new stable and modern sans serif typeface of the Aston Villa logo type added a sense of power and professionalism to the badge, showing its fighting spirit and energy. In the 1990s the color palette of the Aston Villa logo was brightened and intensified. The brown color gained red shades, and the sky blue turned into medium blue. As for the yellow inscription, it kept its color but completely changed the typeface, becoming lightweight and elegant, with the narrow letters, and a lot of free space on the brown framing of the logo. The club brings back the striped crest from the 1970s, softening its color palette and refining the contours of the elements. The muted purple was now accompanied by bright blue, and the yellow framing and lettering looked darker on this version too. The logo was underlined by a ribbon with prepared, arch from the center, which was now colored in dusted purple. The colors on the striped crest were changed again, and the yellow lion was redrawn, with its mane, claws, and eyes visible better now. The ribbon under the crest was removed, and the yellow prepared was now set on the crest, 8 under the lion, executed in an elegant medium-weight serif font. The upper banner had the FC part of the lettering removed, and the new Aston Villa inscription was set in the same serif typeface, written in the uppercase, with the A and V enlarged. In 2007 the Aston Villa logo was redesigned again to honor the new owner of the club, Randy Lerner. The striped background of the crest was replaced by a solid bright blue, and the white 5-pointed star appeared on the left from the yellow lion. The full logo type was removed, and the AVFC abbreviation in burgundy was written above the lion, with no additional framing. The prepared was still there but now written in a straight line, executed in small cape of a modern sans serif typeface. The color palette of the Aston Villa crest was changed in 2008, with the blue getting more purple, but in its every tender and smooth shade, and the burgundy becoming darker, closer to chocolate. The new palette added a sense of sophistication and timelessness to the badge, showing the team as the one with rich history and expertise. The redesign of 2016 refined some elements of the previous badge and removed the prepared tagline. The yellow lion was enlarged, due to more space available on the crest after the tagline removal, and got its claws enlarged. Now the animal looks more powerful and dangerous, and the color palette of the Aston Villa only elevates this feeling of strength and confidence. The redesign of 2023 has brought back the rounded medallion, used by the football club in the 1980s, 1990s, but turned the lion to the right, and redrew it with cleaner and more confident contours. The new roundel is executed in a burgundy and sky blue color palette, with yellow lettering, written around the perimeter of the medallion. That is the evolution of the Aston Villa FC logo from 1880 to 2023. Each logo used by the club has its own meaning and history, carrying values that represent the club's identity. We hope this video can provide useful information for all of you. Thank you for watching and see you in the next video.